Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're back for the last session. And this is an exciting session. We will see the last 3 pitches of today. And right after that, the jury will decide on the number 1, 2, and 3 on the winners of the IDCEE startup competition. And the IDCEE startup competition hands out 30,000 euros, which is a lot more than I got on my bank account. I just checked. But so there's a lot at stake here. So I'd like to ask the jury to come on stage. Andreas, Brian, Jose, and Sergei. And we're going to take it off right away. So let's see. So we have 3 pitches for you, as I told you. We have 2 companies from Russia, Jelastic, Kuznek, and 1 company from the USA, Cloudessa. Is the first pitch ready? Are you ready for the first pitch? Okay. So I'd like to introduce you to a startup from Russia, Jelastic, and I'd love to see you clapping hands, giving him a warm applause. Jelastic, here we go.
Thank you. I think I can. First of all, I want to say thank you everybody. Okay, thank you. Who attended this event. And I want to say a huge thanks to Victoria Tigipko for very well organized event. And let's talk about Jelastic. Jelastic is a platform as a service. Which problem we are solving? You know, every application needs some environment, some resources, CPU and memory, servers. So, and you know, developers love to create applications and hate to administer servers. And the old school approach requires to buy servers, to install operation system, to configure operation system, to configure security, database, and so on and so on. And you will call your wife and apologize for the late return. I hate it, really. And what is our solution? With Jelastic, now it's much easier. You need just choose configuration, choose domain name, upload your application, and that's all. It's about 10 minutes, really. It's very easy, very fast. We save your time and money. And 1 sentence speech. Jelastic is the next generation cloud hosting, which allows to scale and run any kind of Java and PHP applications without no code change, with no code changes. And why Jelastic? Because it's easy to create. You can choose different kind of software stack. You don't need to change your application. You need just deploy application into the cloud, and we can scale it and run it. And very easy to deploy. And it's very easy to scale. Jelastic has unique features like automatical, vertical, and horizontal scaling. And it's very easy to manage your application lifecycle. And short demo about Jelastic. It's our user interface. Many users are very excited about our interface, and it's very intuitive and very easy to use. A couple of new screenshots. It's about vertical scaling. You can see resources is growing and down, and users will pay only for real used resources. Market size. PaaS market is growing, and Forested predict about $10 billion by the end of 2015. What about potential users? Numbers of Java developers in the world, about 9 million, and PHP about 5 million. Potentially, there are our customers. Business model. End users pay for resources to hosters, and hosters share some part of their revenue to Jelastic. In average, it's about 25–35% of revenue. Competition. Our competitor is very big guys. It's Salesforce with Heroku, Amazon Web Services, VMware Cloud Foundry, Google, Microsoft. Our team founders are very simple guys, and we are unknown. And our first mentor was Denis Dolgopoly. He did a review of our business plan at the beginning. Our investors is very smart guys. He helped us a lot. Advisors, very popular guys. There are icons in the industry. It's Monty, father of MySQL, Igor Sisoyev, father of Nginx, and Alex Kachman, creator of Groovy and Grails. Case studies. We have a lot of successful story with Jelastic. Many applications are using Jelastic. There are different kinds of applications, mobile applications, games, social networks, and so on. But my favorite application is Liquid Robotics. It's a scientific project. This project has robotics which are collecting information in real time from ocean. Chief of architect of this project is James Gosling. He is father of Java. It's amazing for Jelastic. We have a lot of feedback about end users. Jelastic awards and recognitions. About 2 weeks ago, we won the Oscar in Java industry. Oracle said this company is the technological leader this year. Also, Forrester includes Jelastic in key players of PaaS market. We are in top 10 Russian internet startup. Many bloggers are writing about us articles. Our traction. Jelastic has about 27, these numbers are old. We have about 27,000 developers across the whole world, and we have about 10 hosting partners in different countries, in Germany, in the US, in Japan, Brazil, United Kingdom, and other countries. So I will be happy to answer your question.
Thank you very much. Jelastic.
Thank you.
So I understand one of your investors is in the jury, so I won't ask him to ask questions. But maybe somebody else. Jose, Brian, Andreas, who will start off? Jose?
Yeah, I mean, I would like to understand. I tend to have I really like, businesses that can scale this way. I think there's a very big trend in the market for this type of business models, and I think there's going to be a lot of very interesting companies that are going to be created in the next months. But I would like to understand in more detail how is your product differentiated from what the competitors are doing. You mentioned that you have several global strong competitors, so give us the differentiation, please.
Okay, I can explain. We have two main differentiations. First differentiation is the business channel. So our competitors are using direct channel to end users. We are going to hosting providers and we give them our software, and they can compete with bigger guys. And they know better their local market. They can attract users from their local market. And we have technological advantages. We can scale any kind of Java and PHP applications without redesign application. You can't upload application into Google App Engine. You must redesign it. You can't scale it with Heroku as well, because Heroku does not allow to write on file system, and so on.
Andreas, Brian, any take on this? Should work.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi. Congratulations. It's very impressive progress. Can you talk a little bit about the types of developers that you're focused on? The examples that you cited in your presentation feel to me like small projects and long-tail developers. Is that the core market, or is that just the beginning?
Sorry, could you repeat the last?
It felt like the examples in your presentation were smaller applications and kind of small development shops focused on building niche solutions. Okay. Is that the long-term focus, or is that just the beginning of your go-to-market?
Okay, I see. First of all, really, range of developers is very different. We have small project and big project, and right now we are focused on hosting industry, and I can show. So we have one application which has about million requests per day and more than 100,000 download from App Store. And, but it's all about hosting industry. And next year we will extend our business to enterprise market. And because big guys are talking to us and they want to install Jelastic platform as a service in-house. They want to solve their internal needs, their internal problems. It's big guys like Hewlett-Packard, Cisco, Walmart, and so on. And
Great, thank you.
I mean, it's very interesting company. I mean, I don't really know why you're on the startup stage, actually, because it's already an impressive company. You've proven that it works. You're in a very attractive space. So it's a bit unfair, actually. But just give us a big picture. What is your vision in terms of long-term markets you will address?
Long-term
like,
vision.
where does it lead to?
Okay, long-term, I said we will increase numbers of our partners across the whole world. By the end of the next year, we want to sign about 100 hosting companies. And we will attract bigger guys from enterprise. It's our long-term.
And product-wise?
Sorry?
Product-wise, what kind of service offering, not in terms of what kind of...
Okay, about technology, we will add Ruby, Node.js, .NET as well. So we want to cover all the most popular languages.
Okay, spasiba. Thank you very much. Yeah, impressive, I would say. And I totally agree. Yeah, give him a hand. Personally, I totally agree with Andreas that this might be too big of a company to present here. But yeah, it's good to see that these kind of companies arise from this region. So it's definitely worthwhile to hear their pitch.